what to discuss and identify on how to isolate, characterize, and preserve microbial cultures. With the source of microorganisms, spoiled tofu, and its type of microorganism, molds. Every product sold in the market contains lots of microorganisms, and we should know what kind of microorganism present in a particular product, may it fresh or spoiled. By following methods and procedures, we can understand lots of things around us, even in a microclimate. In isolation, it is done to obtain pure bacterial cultures. Pure culture can be obtained by using several microbial techniques. Well, what is a pure culture? It is a culture that contains only a single species of microorganisms. There are special techniques employed to obtain pure cultures of microorganisms. Strict plating technique is used for the isolation into a pure culture of microorganisms. It is used to grow bacteria on a growth media surface so that individual bacterial colonies are isolated. Samples can be then taken from the resulting isolated colonies, and a microbiological culture can be grown on a new plate so that the microorganisms can be identified and studied. First things first, we need to prepare a media. It is prepared to use differential media in the isolation of microorganisms to see if the colonies form the same type of microorganisms. That makes it easier to distinguish desired colonies from other colonies growing on the same plate. The organism will produce characteristic changes or growth patterns that are used for identification. To isolate the tofu, first thing is to sterilize a nucleating loop in plate called the sterilize loop by allowing it to stand for a few seconds. Scoop the loop into a spoiled tofu and transfer it by sticking onto agar plate. Plates were then sealed and incubated for about 24 hours at 35 degrees Celsius. After incubation, choose a one well-separated colony from the isolation plate and transfer this to sterile media by strict plating. And incubate for about 24 hours at 35 degrees Celsius. After incubation, growth observed should be only because of the microorganisms picked up from the isolation plate. Note: one sign of having a pure culture is the growth of similar colonies in one agar plate. If observe different colonies, select one colony and transfer again to sterile media by strict plating. Repeat method until similar colonies is observed in one plate. After obtaining a pure culture, the microorganism can now be studied. Some of the data to be collected in the characterization of a microorganism are following: shape and size, gram reaction or spore formation, structures present, biochemical reaction, and other morphology characteristics of a colony. To examine molds in a spoiled tofu, we need a sterilized enucleating loop by directly planing it on alcohol lamp. With the aid of a loop, gently prick a sample on a pure culture and place under glass slide. Pour 1 drop of saponin and place with a cover slip. Observe at the lowest magnification, then at 100 magnification. In 100 magnification, place a drop of immersion oil on top of the cover slip and observe under a microscope. Structure present may be seen now. As for molds, there is mycelia composed of long branch filaments called a hyphae. Molds vary in appearance. Some are fluffy and filament-like, others are moist and glossy, still others are slimy. Nearly everyone has seen mold growth in foods, so many may find it hard to believe that mold is a microorganism. However, the mold we see with the naked eye is actually a colony of millions of mold cells growing together. Colonies are described on the basis of size, shape, texture, elevation, pigmentation, and effect on growth medium. The characteristics of an individual colony of bacteria growing on an agar in a petri dish. Colony on a sample of spoiled tofu may possibly seen like this. Microorganisms are present everywhere. They can be grown easily under favorable conditions. However, it is not easy to always obtain pure cultures from a mixed population. Thus, if a pure culture is obtained, it is essential to preserve the microorganisms properly. There are two modes of preservation, a short term and a long term. Long term have two techniques, the deep freezing and freeze drying. I'm about to use a long-term techniques of preservation, the deep freezing or the glycerol stacks. To start with, it should be worked at a sterile environment to prevent the media from contamination. First, label or name the tubes to be used. Now we have to put some media about 5 millimeters is enough, and then add antibiotics to the solution. Now pick a single colony from the plate and put it in the tube. And we can put it at incubator at 37 degrees Celsius to let the bacterial culture grow. After incubating overnight, they have grown bacterial culture. With this, we will do glycerol stacks. You should use a special coil tubes that have extra tight seal to prevent air and lung contamination. Label your tubes. Make sure to put the name of the plasmid and the strain you're putting and also the date. The usual concentration of glycerol is about 20%. A stock solution of 60%, so use about 600 microliters of the culture and 300 microliters of glycerol. As the glycerol is more dense than water, it will have the tendency to go to the bottom of the tube. So make sure to vortex the cells well to mix the cell and the glycerol. If the tubes are ready, then you can put it in the box with a label on it and put it in the freezer with negative 80 degrees Celsius. Microorganism can be preserved for up to several years as long as the preserved culture is kept at the specified temperature. So now, you already know on how to isolate, characterize, and preserve microbial cultures under the source of microorganisms, spoiled tofu, and its type of microorganism, molds. You can now do these some of the methods and techniques to study microorganism, not just in food we eat, but also around us in our surroundings. Thank you for watching and listening. Bye-bye!